What's up, guys? It's Tippy Topper. Sorry, it's Tippy Topper here, and this is my new channel. Welcome. It's so good to have you. So good to have you watching. A lot of people have been talking to me about how I have a very holistic approach to life, how I tend to see things just a little bit differently, and it's also a huge bonus that I live in New York City, which is kind of the epicenter of the universe, as anybody here knows. It's a really great place, and a lot of people have been leaving comments on my Instagram photos and my they've been saying that in other ways. They've been saying, essentially, Tippy Topper, what do you eat every day in New York City? Because I know it can get really expensive. You end up spending a lot of money, and it's expensive, and I decided that it might be beneficial to both me and to you if I were to share my daily eating routine schedule. Essentially, I start out like any other normal person. I start out with eating breakfast. If I can find my breakfast, give me a second. First meal of the day. Water! Good food? I'm just kidding. This is just what I use to help me wash down other pieces of breakfast. What I wanted to do was to show you, kind of like up close and personal, the kinds of things that I do for breakfast. And it's a little unconventional. Things that you have to keep in mind is that I don't do things the way that you do them. Essentially, I do them a little differently. I'm different, and I do things a little differently. Back to breakfast, for sustenance, essentially. I've kind of organized this in a way that makes it easier for you to understand, because I know not all of you are very smart, so, to be blunt. First meal of the day, is oats, and I usually have a pinch of oats that I put under my tongue that I'll kind of let sit there for the majority of the morning, and I've prepared them in fucking easy to understand way. My skin color is too close to the color of oats, so when I hold them, it looks like nothing. It looks like garbage. Come on, focus. There we go. So I can do an unboxing of this later if you guys would want to see more. It's just that this is too fleshy of a color for me to engage with. But essentially, this is how many oats I put under my tongue every morning. And for breakfast, it's actually really good. It works for me because sometimes I don't have a lot of time in the morning to make breakfast. So sometimes I'll actually use a piece of tape like this to store the oats so I can eat them later for lunch or dinner or a snack. Because they look like a snack. You know, they say like breakfast is the most important. Focus. They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And I totally agree with that. What I don't agree with is the things that they're telling you to eat. Cereal is fucking disgusting. Eggs are fucking gross. Bagel is gross. So, to adapt to my lifestyle, this has worked out pretty nicely for me, because not only does it provide me with energy and fuel for the day, but it also looks nice, and you can have like 4 or 5 of these in your wallet at a time, which is enough to eat the whole day. Once I'm done with that, basically once I finish breakfast, and then I go out for the morning to do what any normal person would do work in the morning, I get about a 30-minute break for lunch. I've decided to take a more manufactured approach to the way that I approach lunch, It's kind of a funny way of saying it. This is meat. Believe it or not, this is called sticky meat. It's not natural. No way. It's kind of like Soylent, but in a more solid form. You should check them out. Sticky Meat LLC, great startup based out of the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, as you might have heard it called. It's just actually, it's a really awesome place for innovation and stuff. This, believe it or not, tastes like strawberry. It has kind of a, you know, maybe I should use chopsticks to hold this or something because it kind of blends in with my skin. But the crazy thing about it is, you want a snack? Here's a little snack in your hand. And you want a meal? It goes all the way from this side of the screen to... Sometimes it does that, which is totally random. You can never really tell when it's going to do that. It kind of does it on its own terms, which pisses me off a little bit. And if you can't get this open, because I had a little trouble getting this open, what a lot of people do who eat this smart stretchy meat, they use one of these. I don't remember what this is called. But you can find it outside at almost any store. I don't remember what it's called, but if you ask somebody in the store for a tool to open sticky meat, they'll point you right towards this. I don't do dinner. I fucking hate dinner. Not only is food important to me in my lifestyle, but it's also, it's not all that I need, right? Because that would be stupid. That would be boring. So I take a pretty large variety of supplements every day to just kind of keep me in the correct mindset and in the mindset to make a video like this. I start out with fish oil, but believe it or not, this actually says fish oil for all you stupid idiots who can't read backwards. Essentially, I don't really take this for any other reason besides the fact that I actually love the taste of fish, and their oil in particular can be very engaging with my particular sense of taste. Next, I take, so for those of you who can't read this backwards, this says L-arginine, 1,000 milligrams. And I basically take this when I'm homesick for Argentina. I take one of these. Just kidding. I'm not from Argentina. This is essentially an amino acid supplement. So what I do with these pills basically, and this is like a me thing. This is totally a me thing. I don't know anybody else who does this. To mask the taste of one of these pills, because it's so fucking bad, is I take my smart meat, my smart sticky meat, and I put one of these in the center, which immediately makes this look better. And then what a lot of people will do is they'll take one of these things. I can't fucking remember what this is called, but go to any store and you can find one. When you're done with this, you can reuse it later for a project or something. I'm a maker and I do a lot of DIY stuff. So this might be, when you see this, you might not think I can make something with that, but I can make something with this. Like a piece of paper holder. I can make like a couple small piece of paper holders out of this thing. So let's just give you a little insight into my head and the way that I think. So essentially here, what this smart meat has actually started to do is has started to adapt to its surroundings, which is actually why they call it smart meat. A good way to keep this tasty and in the right place is to, I wish I could show you guys this closer. I'm not sure you'd want to see it. And I fold this to kind of create a pouch. just a pouch, and you can put this in your pocket. See if I can get this to focus. And then when you're ready to eat it, out it comes. Or you can eat the whole thing at once. I'll be right back once I go to the trash can. Okay, so now that that's in the trash, let's get back to the video. Hey guys. There's really only one more thing that I want to talk about. I have some other dumb, stupid shit here. I have to tell you guys about this one last product that I've been hooked on, absolutely hooked on. Absolutely hooked on. This says Steel Libido Red. What this does is it gets me pretty much horny as a motherfucker, and they give you one of these inside, which is a huge bonus. This is a silica packet. Keep these for later snacks. That's essentially my routine. I feel like I'm a bit unconventional, so it's important for me as a public figure to make a video like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that we can develop a relationship throughout the coming YouTube videos between me and my computer. And essentially, I want to have the most subscribers on YouTube. My goal is to have the most subscribers on YouTube. Stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you fucking want.